You and who was it? You and Patrick Chung were like, act like you win there before. And all the commentary on Twitter was like, no, but Gronk, you don't understand. Like, this team has not been there before. This team is not winning. This team is having a hellaciously bad season. A Bill Belichick-led team is at the bottom of the AFC. No other AFC team has 2 or fewer losses, just New England. They're 2-7. So, you know, what, in your opinion, is the biggest reason now that we're halfway through for this bad season?
It is a little weird that they're in last place with the worst record in the AFC. That's weird. Like, it's hard to talk about it because it's so weird. But I would say they don't look like a Coach Belichick team. They don't look like they're coached by Coach Belichick at all. And the problem is with the Patriots, they're in a lot of the games. They just don't know how to seal the deal. For example, the game last week versus the Commanders, Juju Smith-Schuster had the game sealing drop to lose the game versus Commanders. They had another opportunity, but Juju dropped the ball. And if you go back to a couple of the other games as well, there's many situations like that where they can't close at all. So this team cannot close, and that's the main problem with them.
Did you see the whole lip reading thing?
I mean, you can go either way with what he said. I saw it real quick on Twitter. I didn't really get too much into it, but it was Jonathan Kraft talking to Mr. Kraft. Saying just the team simply ain't good enough. I mean, he's not wrong if that's truly what he said.
What are they going to do, Gronk?
What are they going to do? That's a tough question. That is a tough question, Kay.
What do you think?
There's so many options out there.
What do you think? Go ahead.
I think, if he gets Caleb Williams, though, if the Patriots get Caleb Williams, it would be pretty interesting. There's no doubt about it. They're definitely in the running for it. They've never been in this position to have such a high draft pick as well. And Coach Belichick is known to always trade out and develop more draft picks later in the draft, or get a couple more second rounders and develop more players and more stars through the second and third round than in the first round. So we'll see what he does. He's going to have a top 5 pick or top 10 pick. It's going to be very interesting. The Patriots are always going to be red hot with storylines, even when they're not winning. It's
true. And one storyline I know that you told our producers you wanted to talk about with this loss to the Commanders was the roughing the passer call. And I want you to, I know you landed at 1 in the morning, but give me the heat, baby. Look at this. This is KJ Henry sacking Mac Jones. You know, the NFL obviously prioritizing calling what seems to be more and more of this year.
I just really don't get it. I don't really know why that's roughing the passer. The NFL is doing a terrible job with it. I think it's kind of ruining the game. They're policing roughing the passer way too much. And what was the ruling there on why that was roughing the passer? Because the defender fell on quarterback Mac Jones. If that's the case, I just really don't understand it.
I think it was about full body weight.
Yeah, full body weight on him. I mean, it's not like he fell on his head or his lower extremes of his body, like his knees or anything, or his ankle trying to twist it. He's falling on his hips, like right where you can take the impact. And it looked like he didn't even try to drive him. It's just like how the momentum took him. So it's bad. It's kind of ruining the game because it's giving the advantage to the offense sometimes when they should never have the advantage. You get a free 15 yards for absolutely no reason, and that can change the momentum of the game at any time. So I think it's just police just insanely too much.
It's really well